Hi, welcome to Ammosmith.com. Today I just got in the mail the Redding Big Boss Press and the VersaPack reloading kit. And I'm going to zoom in on all the stuff and tell you everything that it comes with. Okay, right here we have the Big Boss 2 reloading press. It's a very nice press. It's slightly angled. It's different than the RCBS one that I have. And the tolerances on it are extremely tight. There is no play whatsoever in the ram. And it has plenty of room for most of your Magnum cases. I don't think it's big enough for the 50 caliber, but I have a dedicated press for that anyway. So we're going to be working a lot with this in the future. Here's what comes in the VersaPack from Redding. You get their Model 2 scale right here, which is a very nice little scale. It goes up to 500 grains, 550 grains. Then you have their model number 1 case trimmer, and it comes with some pilots, not all the pilots, but it goes up to 30 caliber pilots. And it comes with 2 brushes and 2 primer pocket cleaning bits on it. It comes with the model number 5 powder trickler, which sits very conveniently right over the pan, so you can balance your load out if you're loading some very coarse powders. Also comes with a lubrication pad. Here, let me move the scale here. Comes with a lubrication pad. Comes with neck sizing dry media for neck sizing rifle bullets. Comes with liquid lubricant, the original formula. Comes with a small tin of their Imperial sizing wax, which this is really nice. It's a nice little size here. But I think what you're going to find is when you use their Imperial sizing wax, you're going to want to get the big can of it, because this stuff is probably the best sizing lubricant out there for any case sizing or forming operation. Comes with a deburring tool. Funnel, nice little funnel. In the hand kit here, the little handle with small and large primer pocket cleaning attachments and brushes for cleaning inside of your necks. Also, it comes with the advanced hand loading Beyond the Basics from Wolf Publishing, which was produced in conjunction with Redding and Sierra bullets, as well as Remington and Hodgdon powders. It came with the Hodgdon reloading manual, the latest edition, and it came with the basic reloading manual from Hodgdon, IMR, and Winchester. This is a nice little manual for you guys getting started. Also, what came with the press is the same manual, but they rolled it up into a nice little tube there, and the Vidavori reloading manual. See what that looks like. Loading guide for centerfire cartridges, edition number 7. Now when it comes out of the box with the press, it comes all rolled up, so you might want to stick it under a couple of phone books to flatten it out. Now, one of the things that you definitely want to do is keep all the instructions, and everything comes inside of its own individual box. Well, the stuff like the funnels don't come in their individual box, but each piece of equipment, like the trimmer, the trickler, the scale, all that stuff comes in its own individual box. Also, what came with it is their powder measure. I'm going to show you that here in a second. What you see in front of you is their Master Powder Measure, model number 3 universal. It comes disassembled. The powder hopper here is separated, so is the handle. But the drum and the micrometer comes pre-assembled, although you do want to take it apart and degrease it, because this was sent with a rust inhibiting coating on it that you want to get off of there so it doesn't interfere with the flow of the powder. It also comes with this little bracket. Now the nice thing about this, it has a knurled collar on there, and this comes out, and it has your standard thread for reloading dies. So if you want, and you have a progressive press system, you can incorporate it into this, and also a stand is available, which will give you some standoff to where you can mount it up. But for right now, I'm just going to have it mounted to the bench. It's real smooth. I haven't thrown any powder charges with it yet, as I just got it set up. But the nice thing I like about it is there's two things. One, it has a micrometer on it. And the thing you need to understand about the micrometers on all these type of powder throwing systems is, number one, even though this is graduated, it's really not in grains, it's in volume. So if you throw IMR 4350 in it and you set it for, say, 40 grains, it's really not going to throw you exactly 40 grains. It's going to throw you the volume of what this calculates here. So if you're shooting something with 4350, or if you're loading ball C2, they're going to give you different weights. So it's very important to understand that this is in volume and not actual grain measurement. The other thing too, which is nice, is there's a little locking nut right here. When you turn it to set it, this will not back out. What that does is it will prevent you from getting either a higher charge or lower charge as you're operating this. The only thing this kit does not come with, which is absolutely necessary, is a set of calipers. These are just from Midway. They're probably about $25. I've had these for about 12 years, 15 years, and they're great. And when you start reloading, you absolutely have to have a good set of calipers. A nice micrometer is also good to have too, for the more precise measurements that you might need, but you can get away with using these and you'll never have to have another set of measuring instruments on your bench for basic reloading.